What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We got a quick video for you guys tonight. It's more of a question that I really want to ask. I really want to know. I want to see what you guys think about this. Shout out to my dude, Gaming Addict. I actually got the idea for this video from him. He dropped a video earlier today. It was either today or yesterday, where he's talking about Call of Duty and the person at IGN that reviewed it. And then he mentioned the Xbox tax, which is a term I've never heard before, but I understand what he means. And I'm wondering, is the Xbox tax a real thing? Is Call of Duty actually bad because it's bad, or is it bad because now it's owned by Xbox? Somebody on Twitter, I asked this question on Twitter, and somebody said both of them. Literally, they spelled both of them. Boffum. But here's the problem. Xbox has dropped the ball with games like Redfall, right? Like we can admit that, right? So when people complain about Xbox, there is a game that they can point to. Okay? Xbox has somewhat, maybe not really dropped the ball with Halo Infinite. Like you could say whatever you want to say, but when Halo Infinite came out, everybody was playing that game. There's not there's not a lot of negatives you could say about the campaign of Halo Infinite. You could complain about the multiplayer. A lot of people complained about it. I didn't. I've been enjoying Halo Infinite since the beginning. So even when people are like, "Oh, the new season is out and it's fire," I've been enjoying Halo Infinite. You could go check my gamer tag if you want, see how many hours I have in Halo Infinite. I be playing Halo Infinite. Okay. Now, so that didn't work for me. Starfield came out, and same thing. Starfield didn't get the reviews it was supposed to get. It got good reviews. We're not gonna say Starfield didn't get good reviews. It's not a trash game, but it didn't get the reviews that people thought it was gonna get. And again, is it because it's an Xbox game, or is it really because it is what it is, right? For me, it's really difficult because I thoroughly enjoy Starfield. Like, I'm not even lying to you. I'm on my third playthrough of Starfield. I am on New Game Plus Plus right now, and I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm really enjoying the game. Shout out to MM2K. He mentioned that Starfield doesn't do anything new if you're someone that's played something like Skyrim or Fallout 4 or whatever. Well, I play Fallout 3. I haven't played Skyrim. So to me, if this is my Skyrim, I guess, introduction or whatever, then I understand why I'm having a way better experience than what you're having. Maybe you've already played this type of game, or maybe this game doesn't match up to what Skyrim is. It doesn't matter. But to me, I've never played a game like Starfield. I'm having a blast with it. Again, playing New Game Plus Plus, which is something I don't do. Doing side missions, which is something I don't do. Halo Infinite got me to do side missions. But besides that, Xbox this generation hasn't been riding high on their first party exclusives. They've been riding the Game Pass train since day one. And if you're someone that rides with Game Pass and you're an Xbox customer, then you have been satisfied this generation. There's more than enough things to play on Game Pass, whether new, old, whatever the case may be. It gets proven to me every single time I'm on a podcast. It's funny, people that are anti Xbox will be like, "Well, Doc, you should play this game. You got no excuse not to play it. It's on Game Pass." And it's like, okay, cool. So I have an option to play that game on Game Pass. And this is coming from PlayStation fanboys. They'll recommend games for me to play, and it'll be on Game Pass. And it's insane, right? So Game Pass is the main thing that Xbox has been pushing this generation, and they have succeeded with that. Game Pass is definitely a success to the gamer, from the gamer's point of view. I don't know how much money they got, I don't know how much subscriptions they got. It doesn't matter. If you're a gamer, there's a lot of value in Game Pass, okay? Okay, that's number one. So they've done that. When it comes to the first party games, like I said, To me, they've been good except for Redfall. I can admit to you that I did not enjoy Redfall. And I'm the person out here that's telling people that Scorn is a masterpiece. I know that's a hot take. I know that's controversial. To me, Scorn is a masterpiece. And I couldn't even enjoy Redfall. Even after they patched it up. It's just not an enjoyable game. Okay? And I like first person shooters as well. So you would figure this would be right up my alley. But I just didn't enjoy the game. So now, here comes Modern Warfare 3. And if it's similar to what has been dropped before when it comes to Call of Duty games, then I'm not exactly sure if this is an accurate review or not. But I do know that there is a bias against Xbox. And this is, you can't convince me otherwise. Because this generation, when I jumped into gaming on Xbox, when I got my Series X, everybody kept telling me that there was no games on Xbox, that there was nothing good to play. And then when I started playing the Xbox games, when I ran through all the Halos, every single Halo is good. I don't know what people are talking about that the only Halos are Halos 1 through 3. You're out of your mind. Yes, I have my favorite Halos. Halo 2 is my favorite. But all the Halos were good. All the Gears were good. I don't know what people are talking about. Only Gears, only when you got to Gears 3 was good. All the Gears were good. Obviously, there's some Gears that are better than others, but all those Gears were good, okay? The only Forza that I really, really like is Forza Horizon 5, okay? Not a huge fan of Forza Motorsport. I tried it, played it. It's all right. It's not really my thing. Horizon, though, Forza Horizon 5, definitely a good game, okay? I played the Rise Son of Rome, great games. I played the freaking Sunset Overdrive, great game, right? So Quantum Break, I really enjoyed Quantum Break, and people were telling me that game is trash, and I'm just like, and again, I don't know if is it trash because it's Xbox? Is that what it is? It gets to a point where you're wondering if people just hate Xbox just to hate Xbox. But now that Call of Duty is on Xbox, I wonder if it's being rated differently. But you know what's crazy? Is that none of that even matters. Because the greatest superpower that Xbox gives its players is not being granted by this Call of Duty. And this is what I mean. If you're an Xbox player this generation, you don't have to worry about reviews. And that's one of the best things about Game Pass. Is that you don't have to worry about whether or not I like Starfield, or whether or not someone at IGN likes Starfield, or whether or not someone on Metacritic likes Starfield. If you're a Game Pass gamer, you go ahead and you try Starfield and you decide for yourself. And ultimately, your opinion is what matters the most. I want you to understand that. If I decide to buy Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, and I like it, and I enjoy it, and I have fun with it, then my opinion of the game is the only opinion that matters to me. The same way that your opinion of the game should be the only opinion that matters to you. The problem with this game is that as a Game Pass gamer, we don't have the option to do that. We have to go out there and spend money, then see if we like it, then possibly return it maybe. I don't know. It's not on Game Pass yet. And that's why this feels different. That's why the review of this game feels different, because you got to spend money for it. Even a game like Lies of P, which is on Game Pass, if it's good, great. I'm glad you liked it. If you don't like it, great. I'm glad you didn't like it. It doesn't matter to me. I have the option to play it and I could decide for myself. I don't have to worry about it. Starfield as well. Forza Motorsport as well. I could just go ahead and play it. I have access to it because I'm a Game Pass gamer. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 doesn't fall into that same category. So reviews for games that you have to purchase, if they have biases to them, is really messed up, because it will deter people from spending that money. Right now, there's two games that are in my should I buy category. RoboCop and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, lucky for me, they're both first-person shooters, which I like. But if I'm looking at reviews, everybody's telling me to play RoboCop. Everyone's telling me that money better spent on RoboCop than to spend money on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. However, the ideal scenario is having both these games on Game Pass, and I just play both of them and I figure out which one I like the most. But that's not my reality today, so I gotta choose. And if the Xbox bias is going to determine me buying RoboCop over Call of Duty, man, that's a problem. But here's the last secret I'm gonna give you. It's not my problem. That's Xbox's problem now. Life is not fair. Business is not fair. If there is an Xbox tax out there, then Xbox got to figure it out. For me, I'm going to spend my money on the game that has the better reviews right now. Figure it out, Xbox. I'm not going to cry for you. Dog1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace. Or maybe put the game on Game Pass since you own it now. What's the excuse? Peace.